Hello, everybody. Welcome to the crazy house.
What's up, everybody?
Look who's here tonight. Gotta see which. There it is. Look, I'm
Hey, I might
marking
have a
for it.
relation in chat. Patrick Parker from Rogersville, Tennessee.
There you go. Hello, Patrick Parker.
Great last name, Patrick.
Hey, did you see my short with my last name as an exit?
Yep.
I was in Ohio. I was like, oh, I know where I'm moving. Let's see who's in the
No,
chat this evening.
what's up,
Huh?
Tom? No, just saying hi already. That's all.
Yeah, I think we got quite a few people up in here already.
Piney Man,
Uh,
Lucky Duck, 508. Yeah, you got a good bit in here.
we got Mark Taba. He was first. Scott McClory was second. Don't know. Then we got a new one, Big D's Detecting and Crafts. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. And Lucky Duck Digger, Colleen, Danny Boy, Marty, Roomy. Say Marty's name is going to change to Roomy now.
Roomy.
Roomy. Texas, Donna, 513. Tom Kingery, by the way. I did send off your walking, Tom. JBP.
I'm still on my prizes that she was supposed to send years ago.
They're still sitting in packed together because I will make my way west. As soon as I'm able to drive again, I'm gonna come out and just hang out for the day. You
That'd be
know?
fine.
Yeah.
Phil!
Who else we got here? 508
JFA.
Magnets, Josh. Yeah. I'm making everybody blue in the meantime. 508 is not blue now. He is. 513, I think I said. Johnson Family Adventures, Guido's.
JPP. Guido's.
Piney Man, you said hi to. Phil Bortner's here. I don't see him. Where's he at? Phil's here.
There's Scooter. He's back. Scoots.
What's Scott? Johnson Family's got to make you blue. We're doing that now because I know all you. If you found a troll in the chat, each one of you would take care of that troll. So there he is.
Why
Okay.
are you yelling so much, Phil? Jeez, oh man.
He's like, Dow Gary, JBP, Danny, Boy, Scott McClory. What's up?
Well, Patrick, I'm from Pittsburgh.
Huh?
Patrick's asking where we're from. I said, I'm from Pittsburgh.
I'm from Jersey.
Delver.
What's up, Bruce? I was just thinking about you the other day, Bruce. Because of your photo restorations, I might need you. Please check out 508 Magnets video. You're blue, dude. So if you want to throw your link in there, like before you leave tonight, or if you're here to the end, before the end, you throw the link to your video, and we'll have everybody go watch it. We'll force them. We'll, slam them up against the wall and choke them out if they don't watch it. How's that sound? I'm feeling aggressive. Wayne, what's up? Wayne, good to see you. All right, Bruce, because I'm going to have a lot of free time on my hands. So,
what shirt is that? I can't tell.
Oh, this is, which one was this? Oh, 2022.
Okay.
2022. Did I miss anybody? I think we're caught up. So I thought I made Guido's a moderator. No, oh, I did, but now I just removed it. Okay. Let me give it back to you.
Now he's yelling at Marty. Jeez.
Let me put these comments on. NorCal, what's up, Dan?
NorCal. Digging Canuck here.
Am I not seeing everybody on time or something? Grandma Kelly's here.
Kelly.
No, she's not taggable.
Okay, somebody just yelling at You can
Yeah,
canoe.
maybe he's calling her over. So anyway, Heavy Meadow sent me a package because he's the one that won the Xterra Pro. And I believe he gave it to his daughter. That's what he emailed me when he sent me his address. So I got, I know you can't see, but this is furry on the inside. Thick old winter hat. But inside the hat,
Keep your head nice and toasty for next winter.
yeah, we got
Oh, sweet.
a couple of his stickers. So in the future, one of my giveaways, somebody will get one of these because he's giving me
Cool.
two, one for me and one for you guys. Let me give me something here. Here, I'm
Timmy.
gonna pin that for now. All right, there you go, 508. It's pinned. Then he sent a little package inside of there, so I have no idea what's in here. Whoop.
No, Scott, it's not a Digging Canuck shirt she's wearing.
Oh no, yeah, no, this is coming out swinging. Sup,
Richard.
Viento?
Viento?
Yeah, metal detecting adventure time. Mr. Boyce.
That's Timmy.
Yep. So one of the things he gave me was this copper round, looks like a Indian head.
Nice.
That's cool. That's my favorite coin. We got some other stuff. I told him I'd open it tonight, so he can watch this later. And we got,
Oh, excuse me.
we got a Susan B. It's hard to tell, kind of look gold. She's
Susan
really in
B.
there though, so I'm not pulling her out of that right now, but she is in there.
Almost, from what I caught of it, almost looked like a proof.
Yeah, I mean it kind of looked gold, but I'm looking through the best part of this. Oh no, these feel like they're popped already.
Aw, don't you hate that?
Yeah. So while we're getting this, there we go. No, what is that? Oh, it's Queen Elizabeth dollar.
Okay, you got yourself, what is that? That's a loonie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Looked like Susan B through the bubble wrap.
Susan B, Queen Elizabeth, can't never tell them apart.
Nah, they're on coins. It's hard to tell them apart. So we're gonna have a fun time tonight, guys. We're gonna talk about whatever, because it's gonna be a while before I stream again. A really big buffalo.
That's a nice buffalo.
Yeah, it's a buffalo. Here's the buffalo.
I'll take it off your hands. I'll be more than happy to give it a new home.
And an arrowhead. All right, nice.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, third one.
That thing's perfect.
Yeah, it's a pretty one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's actually aged or if he napped it, but it's a nice one.
Either way, it's a natural arrowhead.
Yeah. It's a real one either way.
Yep.
Kind of feels right. It doesn't have I know there's like it feels right. Jersey has a buffalo roaming. So I was saying, gonna have a good night tonight. Not really gonna do giveaways because and he gave me a little tiny coin too. This looks like a. Almost looks like a fish scale, but it's tiny.
I think it is fishy.
Yeah, but can't see what year it is.
Patty Disharoon.
No, it's a tiny. It says Liberty.
Huh.
I know this thing isn't gonna focus, but very cool. Thank you so much, Colin. This is awesome.
Patty, family, this live stream only happens once in a great while. You'll never get this exact same live stream again next week. So you have to stay here and put the family on hold.
There you go. Sup, Workman's Adventures?
Hey, Workman.
Patty Disharoon. Yeah, she's staying with her daughter because the storms out there her electricity has been out 2 days in her house.
Damn.
Yeah, so thanks for hanging out, Patty. Or if you're just listening, that's what because I know she's with her daughter and her granddaughter. So popping in here to say hi to everybody's super duper awesome of you because you are an awesome channel supporter and you're greatly appreciated in the community.
And as Rachel would say, spend time with your daughter.
Yeah, spend time with your daughter and your granddaughter.
And your granddaughter.
And your granddaughter. So yeah, I was kind of telling Mark that. So today I was trying to get my medical clearance done for my surgery, which is hopefully Tuesday, and surgeon said that any urgent care would do it. Well, unfortunately, not the ones near me. I literally have to drive an hour to get it done tomorrow after physical therapy. So Tuesday, knock on wood, I'll be getting the surgery done on my shoulder. So it's going to be possibly 2 weeks, if not longer. It depends on how well my shoulder's doing and whether or not I can move it enough to touch my mouse to turn you on and set up a live stream. So I'm going to try to do what I can with videos this weekend to have a couple out there. But yeah, hey, Sweet Digs, it's going to be a while. I'm definitely going to be out of commission for digging for quite some time for the foreseeable future. But I will still try to bring some form of entertainment. And as soon as I'm able to, I will resume streaming. So on Wednesday nights, there's tons of people streaming all the time. But if you hang out with Iron Antler Adventure, it would mean a lot to me. If you check out his stream, it's filled with nothing but good people. I know some of you have been there. Some of you come here, in the middle. He starts at 7 p.m. Eastern time, so go and hang out with him for a night. He's awesome. Everybody in the chat there's awesome. It's mostly Magnafishers, but there's detectors too, and we're all treasure seekers. So, I will miss you guys, and I will definitely miss this. I've really come to enjoy, hanging out Wednesday nights with you guys. It's kind of weird to say, but I've gotten used to reading you while I'm speaking. And so I hope I heal soon too. Thank you. Who's that? Patrick Parker. Marty, thank you. I hope to have a quick recovery, but if I'm going to get back digging, I got to get this surgery done sooner rather than later because I've already been not really detecting for 7 months. So the videos you see, I'm literally out maybe half an hour tops. That's why I'm not really finding anything. So enough about me. I just wanted to start it off and get it out there ahead of time. But what's up with you guys? What's up with you, Mark?
Well, if everything goes correctly, tomorrow I'll be out metal detecting for the first time in over a month.
Oh, yeah.
Fingers crossed, no rain, no storms, just an average day.
Only one, fingers crossed. Don't do two because it cancels it.
Yeah, so I'm thinking as soon as I wake up, I'm going to spring out the door and just go out and detect and stay out there for as long as I can.
Yeah, 508's listening while grilling up some chicken. Oh, yeah.
Yummy, yummy.
Well, I'm excited for you getting out tomorrow. No, it's been a while. Thank you, Sweet Digs. Hey, Stacia.
Stacia.
Yeah, Mark has a channel too. It's Mark-TBH.
Yep. Only go there if you're really bored.
That's what I tell people.
Put you to sleep.
They must be some bored people out there because they watch.
Yeah, I feel bad for each and every one of them.
Oh, Scott missed the beginning. That's right. You came in, I think, while I was in the middle of it. Well, obviously, I'm having the tendon reattached and all that. And even though it's little dot surgery, it's still, I'm going to have to be keeping this pretty still for a while. And my mouse is a righty mouse. It's not a lefty mouse. So, and I'm going to try. Yeah, I know, Scott. I do too. I'm gonna try to. I mean, I will be watching other people's streams. Don't get me wrong, but it's gonna be very difficult for me to do everything lefty. I mean, I can, but typing and tagging everybody—that's just probably not gonna happen. So I'm probably gonna do a all-encompassing hello to all to let you guys know that I'm there. I'll try to,
Yep.
I'll try to, I'll try to stay in the loop. But yeah, there's not. But I'm probably not gonna stream for at least 2 weeks. Um, but I'm not sure entirely how long. But I will keep you guys updated because I can, do a community post and you speak the text. That's no, you know, that's easy. So, did you miss Mark saying he's going to get out and find some treasure tomorrow, Scott?
I'm hoping.
You
Even if I
will.
just get out, yeah. I don't care what I find. I just want to hold the machine again and hear it beep. Yeah.
No, I mean, we all go through those phase where you were like, I'm just not into it right now. I mean, we all have those moments. Sometimes you need a break and then you get back into it. Hey, big D's. Unless you want to show me your face, I would stop joking.
Yeah, I
No.
was like, what's going on with that? I didn't. Oh, wait. Lucky Duck. So I discovered a cool music AI that sings lyrics. Oh, cool.
I've been using on my Filmora because I keep getting Hawk for a third party, which if you Google that on Reddit, it's all over the place how bogus this is. They do ad sharing. They own no rights to the music. I paid for the license by paying for Filmora.
Yeah.
So I have a license to use the music. I just, because I'm not really monetizing my videos, I don't care. But uh, I now use they have an AI feature where you just put what tempo, what genre, what kind of, funky or classic or groovy, whatever, and it creates music for you. And I've had no issues because I'm waiting for them to claim one of those because those are totally auto generated, AI
All right,
generated.
well, there's there's machines out there. All they do is troll YouTube trying to find copyrighted stuff.
Yeah, it's a great way to make money
Yep.
because they're not copyright striking you. They're not saying you can't monetize that
Right.
video. They're doing ad revenue sharing,
Yep.
and then it's really difficult to contest that. And I mean, they've done it on a lot of my videos that I know I have license to use that music because when I purchased my membership with Filmora, I purchased the license to use this music. And when the creators of the music changed their minds, and the music does disappear off Filmora, so it's
Nope.
not old videos. Like they did ad revenue sharing on the opener that I use on this. So you know what? You think you're gonna make money off that? I cut off the beginning now on YouTube. So you ain't
Good
getting
night,
nothing.
Patty.
Thanks, Petty. Phil Bortner found a bucket lister. Diggers gotta go. Lucky Duck shared her video. If you're on your computer, you could pop that up on a second window. Unless she doesn't mind me sharing it now. What go this? He hasn't said anything.
You think so, Patty? I've been fooling around with AI a little bit.
Oh, he's a troll channel.
Who's a troll?
Big D's created that channel May 8th. I mean, at this point, but you're gonna have to prove you ain't a troll to me. 2 subs, no content, and created on May 8th. But just so you know, I'm wearing my big girl panties. Doesn't bother me. You can say what you want in the chat. Eventually, if you irritate me enough, I'll just block you. But I don't want you offending other people. The joke's a joke, but sometimes you kind of border on the that's not so funny, dude.
Yeah. Angie and Rick, what's up?
Angie and Rick. I don't know, Scott. Believe it or not, Most of the machines, including the AtPro, go equally as deep. I've had my AtPro find about 10 inches deep. Just the loop from the clip, the what do you call it on a
Necklace?
necklace? Yeah,
Oh, the clasp.
the loop that connects it to the clasp to the necklace. That tiny loop I found 10 inches deep with my AtPro. So, big girl panties. That was the name of Mark's
That's good,
first.
Scott. I like it.
What's up, DB?
Viento, I had the Knox 600, and it's a very good machine.
Yeah, but for the same money, Viento, I'll get the Legend. Just go for it. Same
Well,
amount
that's
of
why I
money.
said I used to have the Knox. What do I have now? The Legend.
Yeah, he's still in here.
Yeah, Patrick, we were all newbies at one time.
We'll see if he behaves himself.
Hey, Richard.
Hey, we all started somewhere.
If you want Viento, go to a dealer. Don't go off Amazon.
Yeah, no.
Because a dealer can cut you a good deal, where Amazon, they just charge you straight up prices.
I get a Big D. You know who Big D's detecting is?
No.
It's Delbert.
Oh, it's Delbo.
I was calling you out, buddy. I knew who you were. But yeah, you are right though. I kind of do need. You don't have to leave, Delbert. You don't have to leave, Delbert. I was joking with you. Trust me, if I thought you were really truly a troll, you wouldn't have been in here anymore.
Viento, just do a Google search. Metal detector dealers in New York City. There's a ton up there.
Oh yeah, yeah. What's up, Key Day Kid?
Like Key Date.
Don't leave, Delbert.
Wow, just 3 to 4 hours on a Key Date. Wow. That's a shame, Dan. I hate that.
But yeah, it's not hazing. It's bullying.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. I mean, I did that video on that Friday Night Live on bullying. Bullying is not cool, man, and it doesn't stop in childhood, but it's just not cool. It's a hard thing to endure, no matter how strong a person is.
Yep.
All you can do is support the bully, remind them that they matter, they're important, and they're worthy. Not anymore, Danny boy. And half the time, if you react to a bully in school, the kid that reacts is the one that's punished. Let me know you're still here, Delbert.
There he is. There's the star.
Who? Oh, I was like, who? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he needed to come and say hi. Oh yeah, Delbert. Brandon shared. Hey, Wallace family. Brandon shared the picture of you with me. I think about a week ago.
Here you go, Rachel.
Oh, look, there's your friend. There's your friend.
It's a doggy show. Look, man. Look up on TV. No,
There's your
look up on TV. Look,
Say hi.
you're slashy.
Say hi. Yes, Stacia. If you look on Facebook, everybody checks the coin machines. Yep. If
Oh,
there's
yes.
a little discard thing, go ahead and grab them.
Every time I hit a store, it's the first thing I look for.
Yeah, Danny boy, just be strong for your daughter. I inhaled my soda.
Oh, that's cool.
Tell her everybody in the chat tonight says she matters. She's worthy. She's strong.
Wow, $1.65. Nice. And the coin star, $1.65. That's unheard of.
Nice.
Any silver station?
one time I actually checked, I found a JFK. Wasn't the silver though. Trying to.
Yeah, the last time I was there, I found a roached Mercury because I was in line and I heard the guy running his coins through it. So I said, I got to wait. Yeah. And I saw him. He reached in the coin reject, pulled it out and looked at it. Yeah. And just discarded it. He threw it on top of the ledge. Yeah. And I'm like, I got to know what this is. I went over and looked at it. I went, oh my God, that's silver.
I'm just Delbert. Come back in, Delbert. I know you were trying to be funny.
Hey, Dan, did you ever think about homeschooling her?
Yeah, my sister's kids had issues with bullying every now and then, and you report it, and the school's like, well, yeah.
Hey, Patrick, that's an awesome find, a Tootsie toy.
Hey, Tootsies are awesome to find.
Yeah.
I told Delbert to come back in. He messaged me and apologized. I said, at first I didn't know it was him. It was the second time I knew it was him. Yeah, I know. I saw that. Yeah. At first I thought it was like some kind of somebody made AI joking around because it almost looked AI. Speaking of, hey, Mr. Lodak. Now when you upload a video, it asks you if any of you don't really have to answer that yet, but eventually you're going to have to. If any of your video is AI generated, and it's going to come to a point. I mean, we all can see the fakes. We can say that we can tell the planters, and we can tell the obvious fakes, like the guy dragging his pinpointer, finding a jar full of coins.
Yeah. I did that once, and all I found was railroad spike after railroad spike after railroad spike. I was like, screw this. Well, Dan, at least it's an option,
But AI is getting to where it's going to be very difficult to tell. What's up with my video?
Did I freeze or you freeze?
Just kind of. You froze. So I watched it. Like the videos, the AI ability, it's going to make it difficult to tell the difference between an actual video and a fully AI generated.
Yeah.
Did you see that Garrett is doing a live launch in the middle of June to show off the Storm? Huh. Well, they waited a while, but I think they're putting out a machine that won't require updates every other month. Yeah, I know. I froze up. Yeah, though. There's probably something with the internet around here right now. Let's get caught up here. Being bullied has motivated some of the most significant people in history. True.
Yep.
But I mean, bullying is just not cool. I'm not a fan. She's turning 14. Oh yeah, middle school, freshman year of high school. Girls are just not nice.
No, they're not.
So just tell her, just stick with a crowd, and as much as the words hurt, because they do, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me, is not true. Words hurt. Just a reminder, she is beautiful. She matters. And it may not seem so right now, but karma has a way of dealing with people better than you and I will ever know. So they'll get their karma. They'll get their comeuppance. Bullies, they don't get away with it forever.
Yeah, Dan, she is a very beautiful little woman. Are you sure you're her father? I just don't see the looks.
Did I say hi to Richard Quickmeyer? I don't think I did.
I don't remember.
Words like weapons, they wound sometimes. Yep.
Yep.
I mean, when we were kids back in the 70s and probably 60s, 70s, 80s, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will
Yeah.
never hurt me. Such BS. We all know words hurt. They're meant to. But in the end, she will come out stronger for it. She will learn to grow that armor and learn to realize that these girls have nothing on her. It's purely jealousy and their own insignificance. That's why we have to reinforce in her that she matters, that she is important, that she is somebody, and that she's worthy. Hey, David Alvincetti, of everything beautiful in life. Yeah, Viddy's good about that, Viento. David Alvincetti art. Backroad Hillbillies.
Hey, Back Road. I
Come
never
on,
really
Delbert.
caught your daughter's name before, Dan. Celine is a very pretty name.
What's her name? Celine?
Selena? Hey, show me.
Hey, Chris, show me treasure. Trying to see if Delbert read it. Yeah, he read it. Come back.
Okay, did say it right, Dan? Selena? Okay.
Trying to get Delbert to come back in. Honestly, like initially I didn't realize it was him at first because I just slipped my mind that that's his channel now. What's up, Anthony?
Anthony.
Brooklyn Treasure Hunter.
Brooklyn in the house.
I'm trying to get Big D to come back in. Been a long week. So.
Yeah.
Got a lot on my mind. You know, that's how it goes though. So what's up with all y'all? Oh, Danny boy, you could also show her this chat later. There was lots of words of encouragement in this chat. Let her know all of us, whether it was on a small scale or a large scale, have dealt with bullies in our lifetimes. Angie and Rick spent the day with Grandma Kelly.
Nice.
That is a good day.
Give me 1 second.
Of course she does, Danny boy. None of us in this chat like bullies. So we all got her back.
Oh, hell no.
We all got her back. I'm feeling bad right now because I yelled at, hey, Mike.
Hey, Garrett Finds.
I initially didn't realize that was Delbert, even though, like, well, he only just made this channel recently. So now I feel bad that I yelled at him. Because I had trolls on the mind. So it's just bad
No
time.
worries, show me. That's the one great thing about doing live streams and videos on YouTube. It'll be here forever.
Yeah. Sometimes I watch my old streams.
I don't. I cringe. I said, I can't believe I was like that.
Well, I usually will watch it, you know, I'll
Take
watch
care,
this
Stacia.
probably tomorrow. Oh, have a good night, Stacia. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you.
No kidding, Mike. Find yourself an old pistol. Damn.
Nice, Mike. Hey, you missed the beginning, buddy. I'm going to have shoulder surgery on Tuesday, so I'm going to be out of commission for everything. I was hoping to get in the river at least one time with you, but it looks like probably not. Are your ears burning, Mark?
Yeah, so true, Patrick.
Hey, I'll make you laugh at some of the little bullying I got because kids are wild, but this is funny. You know, one of the things kids do is they like to hang on. There you go. Is make fun of your name.
Oh yeah.
Marky, Perky. You know what hurt my feelings a lot? Rachel, Pachel. There isn't even a word, Pachel.
Yeah, Piper used to get teased. Piper diaper. Yeah.
Yeah.
That drove her up a wall. That's a good question, Key Date. Who does watch their own videos?
Who does? Who doesn't? What did you
Now,
say?
who watches their own videos?
I do.
Hey, there's Heavy Meadow.
Hey, I haven't met. I did, and I opened it on the beginning. I watch my videos. I don't watch them while I'm editing. I do watch each clip, but I don't watch. I'm not really paying watch attention to it. I'm paying attention to make sure there's, what I'm putting in my video is worth being in the video. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where I'm going to cut it off or cut it, at the end, cut it off, so you don't hear when I'm turning it off. And then I'll watch the video one time before I upload it, even if I already exported it. Martin farting. Hey, my ex-sister-in-law, her last name was Carhart.
Yeah.
I don't know. So you know what she got. And then my last name, Elmore. I got the standard Elmer Fudd, Elmo Rock Bottom, but I also got Smellmore. So yeah, we've all gotten it.
My best friend growing up, I really felt bad for his sister because her first name was Anita. Yeah. And they always would add finger to the end of it. Yeah. So I really felt bad for her.
Yeah.
Bugsy. Hey, Jeff.
We've seen it. Gym locker rooms, forced fights, those were terrifying in middle school.
Yeah.
Hey, even the girls got, I'll meet you after school at 3:00 in the, backfield. Brewers.
Yes, Jeff. That's why I don't listen to it, because I hate the sound of my own voice.
Now, I'm not a fan of my voice either, but none of us are.
Nope.
Only the truly narcissistic enjoy their own voices. Those would be the singers. Penny Ford, Nickel Show, Quarter Buick. I'm sorry, Marty, but that is kind of. Those were inventive bullies.
Okay, bud.
None of us like our voice because when we hear ourselves talk, it's kind of like we're hearing ourselves on the inside of our brain more than we're hearing ourselves through our ears. So It's a total different voice, and it's the one we're used to because we hear it more than anybody else. So when we hear ourselves on tape, what other people hear us sounding like, none of us like it. I don't like my voice. I mean, most of the time it sounds like, especially on a speaker at a fast food joint, I sound like a guy. I always get, okay, sir. On phone calls too. Well, thank you, sir. No, I don't think so. Yeah, Lucky Duck. We all eventually realized that. Pugsy! We all eventually realized that bullies are actually just little infants. Um, but when you're in the midst of it, it's hard.
It's
And
rough.
in the end, Danny boy, your daughter's gonna have some thick skin when she gets older. She will learn. But in the beginning stages, yeah, it's never fun. Just keep reminding her. Tell her everybody in this chat right now got her back. She matters. We don't know her, but we all love her. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Oop, twerked. I know I can't twerk. I know I can make it work. Oh, Plugsy.
Oh, Dan, I hear you. I say that about my daughter too. Just wish she would listen to me. I've been there. Pretty
Yeah, but
heavy.
they're not going to take the advice. Yeah.
Uh,
All right, Heavy Metal Colin, thanks for popping in. Be looking forward to seeing the video uh, with your daughter with the Xterra Pro. That's awesome. Oh, that was nice from John P. Adventure. Yeah.
I hear you, Patrick.
I can't twerk. I can't even twerk. Much less
If I
twerk.
tried to twerk, you'd hear twerk crack. Yeah.
It's like when they were doing my reevaluation for my back. You know, can you bend this way? Can you bend that way? Forward and back. I was like, nah, we're not going back. I already know it
Mm-hmm.
hurts. Don't have to do it.
There's a question for you, Rachel. Great
Yeah, I saw
finds.
that. Yeah, you should Viento because the Xterra Pro is a good machine. Um, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, any Indian head I've found always rung up lower than a copper Lincoln. You know, usually the VDI is like one number lower. Like on the AT Pro, the copper Memorial's always 81. And then
Yeah,
when I would
great
get
finds.
fatty, it would be like 7980 or any
I've
of
noticed
them.
that too. Yeah.
So it could be because of the alloy in it. That one I'm not entirely sure about, but I do know that every Indian I've ever found, fatty or not, has rung up on the VDI. I mean, it's the same tone, but the VDI would ring up, you know, oh, yeah, that's about right. Well, no, 14's a little
Well, that
low.
is low. Wow.
It could have been like, you know, instead of, because you would have a hard time hearing it like that. Let me try to get that straight. And this would give you that beautiful high tone because it's round, but it could have been like that, you know, at an angle. That might change the tone a little bit because laying this way, no matter what that thing is, it's going to sound beautiful. It could be. That's why we
Oh
all
yeah.
dig grommets.
Yep. Nice, Marty.
Wow, nice. I have a 50 caliber muzzle loader from the 70s, but if if it was sitting at an angle that wouldn't read it as round, but still read the you know makeup of the metal, it might change the number of the VDI a little bit. All right, Texas Donna, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, Nona. Take care.
Zincs definitely ring up way lower than a copper penny. Thanks, Sweet Diggs, for hanging out tonight. Appreciate you.
Yep. You too, Sweet Diggs. Have a good evening.
It could be too that the fatty is a fatty, so there's going to be more of the metal and a little denser. So, yeah, we figured it out. We figured that, Anthony. I hope so too. 513. I put on one of my local pages. I think I might have put it on my county page. You know what my hobby is, and I'd like to find some places to go and hang out. And all I got were comments from people that metal detect, and comments with photos of what they found. I'm like, no. I didn't ask. I don't want to see what you found. I want to go see if I could find something. That's great. Thank you for sharing. All right, there you go. Yeah, like I said, I couldn't really answer that for you. I know that the angle of the coin too changed the VDI slightly, so or even the tone sometimes if you got it on edge and you swing it, this way, you might get a little peak, but that's about it. No, Viento, just watch a whole lot of YouTube videos. Whatever machine you buy, go on to YouTube, type in that machine. If you get the Xterra Pro, you just type in Xterra Pro in the search bar and you'll see thousands of videos on how to use that Xterra Pro. Yeah, tombacks are definitely low. They're definitely lower than dandies. This guy's dog, he can hardly control him. Yeah, she can, Viento. Read your instruction manual that comes with it, tell you how to turn it on, and this and that.
And practice.
Have a good night, 508. Huh?
And practice.
Yeah, definitely practice. There's a lot of them, Patrick, unfortunately. I seen in the recent past a post from somebody that went to someplace I went to, and then I remember being in the same area they were in and saying, well, like I could see the cans they dug up tossed over to the side, and oh, I was so tempted in the recent history of social media in the past however long to not comment and say, now I know who left their trash in the holes and who tossed the cans to the side. You just told me. Yeah, Iffy's got some really good videos for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim, wheat cents are always good. I mean, it's not 100% guaranteed that they'll be silver, but if there's if there's coins that are going to date to that time frame, they'll be silver.
Yep.
Yeah, always tone first, VDI second.
Very true, Great Finds. Very true.
VDI is just, like he said, for reference. You should not be looking VDI first. And then listen to that tone.
The tone is what grabs your attention.
Yep. If you dig it, carry it out. Exactly. Hey, I've seen new people to the hobby who get blamed the most, by the way, as well as seasoned people not dig properly. Not taking their trash. Tired of putting head stamps in their satchels. Tired of putting hot rocks, because I take the hot rocks. Because I certainly don't want to dig it again. They do sound like decent when you get a bunch together. And, even in the woods, man, I fill my holes.
Oh, yeah.
Fields, woods, doesn't matter. I try to make it
Yep.
because, it's the woods.
Yeah, I don't want Bambi tripping in my hole and breaking an ankle or something. Yeah.
Not only that, like sometimes you're not that far off from where people hike. You don't want big craters just left everywhere. So, you know, and I take my trash with me. I don't want to carry 50 head stamps out, but, you know, I dug them. They're mine now. Yes, fill the holes. Everybody's saying, yes, fill the holes.
Brass is recyclable.
That too. That too.
So it's more fun money there.
If only I would keep all my head stamps, but usually I get, if I'm in a park, I usually go, when I get back to the car, right to the little trash can. Throw them all in there. But I should keep them. I find lots of them. I probably threw out a couple $100 worth of brass from head stamps. It's okay to not dig deeper for a can or larger targets, though, right? I could save a big messy hole if you do. No, I've left really deep targets. I've left very difficult to remove targets. If I'm 14 inches down and I'm still not at it, unless that is the sweetest sound I've ever heard, I'm probably not going to continue digging for it. Hey, crazy Diana. Hey, I used to be like you, Lucky Duck. Most of us were. I would date the head stamps because, you know, it gave me an idea of the time frame, the area the hunter was in. But no, I didn't find the one worth 18K. Majority of the ones I find are from 1890 to 1912. And they're not worth anything. I hardly ever bring my scrap home, Jimmy. Sometimes I do. It depends on where I'm at.
Very true, Lucky. Part of the site's history.
Yeah, but you know, like I'm in a. When you find 1,000 of them, they lose their charm. But I still dig them because they could be a nickel. They could be a button. So I still dig them. But I 100% of the time when I hear the tone, because I've learned the way each of my machines sound when they go over a head stamp, I don't even look at the VDI. I know it's a head stamp.
Yeah.
You just want to spook someone.
Patrick, we should all dig it all. Because you never know, that iron signal could be masking a sweet silver coin right underneath it.
Yeah, watch one of my videos. It's within the last 6 months. I mean, I dug 9 nails out of a hole before I got to a 1800s bridal rosette.
See?
Same hole.
It's like Swifty says. Swifty says, dig it all, y'all.
Hey, Penny's not wrong with that either. Sometimes you get something good in that 81 range on the AtPro. Newbie here. What is a head stamp? Shotgun shell. The base of the shotgun shell.
Yeah. Look at Diana. She got all technical. A head stamp is a shotgun end face.
There you go. That's what it is, though. You know, until I don't know when, probably the 50s or something, they weren't like you see today with the plastic. And you'll find those. They're always on top of the ground because they're fairly new. The ones you're digging out of the ground are over 100 years old, and they had paper.
Your paper.
Although I did find, and I didn't know, it's on my, where do I have it? Oh, my Jersey Ridics page on Facebook. The background picture, the cover photo for it, that head stamp, I don't have it anymore because I chucked it, is actually one I should have kept because it was all brass. Somebody saw the picture, like when I first posted it, like, oh man, that's a rare shotgun shell to find. And I'm like, really? I chucked it. I just thought it was a really long head stamp. But apparently it was about that long.
Damn.
Yeah. What 513 find? Cool artillery color disc from a trashy hole someone had already dug. Oh yeah. I always go over other people's holes. And when I'm in a seated hunt, I mean, I did the one in Iowa mainly because I knew I didn't have to dig because everything was on the ground, on the top.
Yeah.
But when I go to a seated hunt and when I don't hear any more signals on the ground that has not been dug on yet, because I'll swing over those areas, um, I'll start going over people's holes. And I found where they heard the one target, got up and left and ran to go find a new one, and I'd find another one in that hole. So,
Yep. Shovels that are easy to carry. Yeah, when you find one, Biento, let me know.
well, I think somebody suggested him already to get that little military one because he's in Brooklyn. So
Yeah.
he'd have to have one he could put in his backpack. And that little military one will fold up,
Yeah, the only
his
problem
little.
with those military ones, there's not enough girth behind it to really slam it into the ground to cut it.
Yeah, true. Hey, Bud Files. Oh, yeah, Kid. There you go, Viento. Talk to him. He makes Excalibur shovels. He could probably help you out. Casey, he lives in Brooklyn, so he'd need something to put in a backpack. And I know you make the two-piece ones now, so. Yeah, I guess Delbert's not coming back in.
Oh, well.
Yeah, he feels bad because he was just trying to joke around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just. I feel bad because I scolded him. Yeah, Viendo, the Key Day Kid, Excalibur shovels. You can find him on Facebook. That's funny, Tom. Your shovel carries you, Bruce. Yeah, I feel that. That's why I like my White's groundhog. It's just high enough for me to use as a cane. Help me get up. But I definitely need a longer blade because the groundhog has a short blade. So, and I make the tiniest little, narrow little holes, like, which is bad when your target's deep.
Yeah.
Wow, we've already been here an hour, and Anthony does the same. I remember when I cleaned out my dad's stuff and I brought it to my house. I remember he used to make his own bullets, reusing the shells, 22s and stuff like that.
Yep.
And so I took all his brass casings and sold them for their weight.
There you go.
Now I wasn't going to be pressing the bullets. They headed to the creek.
Headed to
So
the creek.
I mean, I sold all his equipment. I think I kept one bullet press, but I sold all his stuff because I'm not going to be making my own bullets.
The Root Slayer is all right, Diana. But I've broken like 3 of them.
Patent on the grip in the center of weight. Nice. I told you, Casey, I will begin to shovel off you probably for myself for Christmas because that's about when I think I'll be able to go back out digging all day. I don't know what the time frame is. I'm healing from shoulder surgery, but I know it's a bit of time. So, but at least I won't be swinging in that nasty heat we're gonna have this summer.
Dan, the first 2 that I've snapped, yes, they replaced them. But the third one, they started making it difficult. So I just like gave up and bought a different brand.
Hmm. I don't know. I've had my groundhog about 5 years now, 6 years. I won it on a raffle.
It'll it'll cut through it, Viento. But just know that portions of the root slayer shovel are pretty thin, especially up near the top where you would put your foot on to step on it. That's where I've always snapped one. With hand digger, I don't know. I think mine's like a root slayer hand digger. I can't remember now.
Grave digger hand shovel. I think mine's from Amazon, actually. Still working pretty well, too. Rebel iron shovels. Broke several until I got this one. Don't think it can be broken. Tom's got a Nocta digger and 3 or 4 grave digger sidekicks. When it comes to reliability, Excalibur's top breaking the shovel can ruin your detecting day. 5-year warranty. See, that's the conundrum, too. Because I like both the guys. You know, I like Grave Digger, and I do like Excalibur, but makes it, ooh, that's why I was having problems with my internet. I just heard some rumblings of thunder. Thunder.
Patrick, me personally, I love digging relics because they tell a story, but I won't pass up a silver coin.
Oh no, I coins are fun, but yeah, I'm a relic hunter first. I'm going there for the personal items. Coins just, you know, coins back 200-300 years are the same as the coins today. They just didn't stay in their pockets. They, you know, I think most of us toss ours in a change jar now because you can't buy much with change, but you can allow it to build up. But the cost of things back then, you know, would be a couple pennies or a couple cents. You know, the Trime was made for the cost of a stamp, 3 cents.
Yep.
And so just like today, the money didn't stay in their pockets very long, but the button on their shirt did. Sometimes that button would see 2 or 3 shirts. And it's not like they wore, you know, a different shirt every day like we do. We're quite spoiled. They had their everyday clothes and then they had their Sunday best, you know, and they literally, that outfit on Sunday was only for Sunday or, you know, special occasions like funerals and weddings. And their everyday clothes were everyday clothes. They wore them clothes every day. So, you know, when the shirt would get real threadbare, the wife would take the buttons off and sew them a new shirt or go to town and have one made by the local tailor and put the buttons back on. So these buttons were very personal. And when you find a flat button with decoration on it, and where you find the 1700s buttons, and you know those were hand etched, that somebody that made that button carved those designs into them. They weren't mass produced on a press. You know, that's what I like. Yeah, there you go. Diana said, part of the excitement of digging relics is your mind wonders, you know who used this? How did they lose it? You know what happened.
Yeah, like pocket knives. Yeah. Everybody had a pocket knife back then, and when you find one, you know that person was hurting that day when they lost their pocket knife.
Oh yeah, that was a valuable item. That's like dig stock last spring. You know, those homes were sharecropper homes, and I don't think most of the people that found the Hawg, there was quite a few Hawg homes found, and I don't think people appreciated the value of those hot combs 200 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they were basically a niche item. Only those of African or from the continent of Africa descent needed to straighten their hair with a hot comb. So they were specific to certain people. So they weren't cheap.
Nope.
And you know, when a woman would get her first hot comb, and she would use that thing for years and years on herself, on her children, and her son's wives, and it would be used to, you know, like it was a not like our hairbrushes today. Oh, this little plastic thing broke. Let's throw it out. Go buy, spend $10, buy a new brush. It wasn't at all like that. Those things were very personal items, and you know, if they were discarded, it was because they were beyond repair, and they
Right.
would have to save to buy a new one. And if they were lost, they were upset they lost that.
Oh
So
yeah.
you know, little Sally running around in the backyard playing with her, you know, like doll that mom sewed together, playing she's straightening the hair, runs inside, forgets the hot comb. You know, like things happen. So those things were actually very personal items, very valued items in the home. So they weren't as not exciting as you would think today. They hot combs were a treasured item. So
Good luck on that, Angie and Rich. Hey, Brian.
hey, Brian. Oh, nice, Angie and Rick. I was with Mike on the Monocacy River when I found a dropped bullet, and wasn't there a one that was carved into a weight and a sinker, and then a hold half real, all within like maybe 10 inches of
Mm-hmm.
each other.
Georgianne, howdy, howdy.
Hey, Georgianne.
I don't know, I think Georgianne's stalking me. Every time I go to a site, she's there.
Of course, Anthony. Things are. It's called planned obsolescence. Cars, phones. There's absolutely no reason for our phones to die as quickly as they do. They can last much, much longer than they do, but they want you to buy a new one. They want to keep in business. If they made a phone that lasted you 20 years and everybody bought one,
Well, I used to repair mine all the time. If I cracked the screen, I bought a new screen. The battery died, I replaced the battery. But now they're making it. They're putting little bugs in the phones now that if you repair one thing, you screw up another thing, and
oh
the
yeah.
phone's useless.
See, what they forget to realize is that more than half the population likes new and shiny. So even though I'll have bought this phone, in 3 years you're gonna come out with features on a phone that I want more than this. And now this is 3 years old, so you know, I want a new one. They figured about human psychology. So instead they built everything to break. Like I said, your car, there's cars from the 40s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 10s that are still running today. Where's the 10-year-old car?
Not many on the road.
Exactly. Nothing's built to last now because if it did, they're forcing us to have to replace everything. Basically, when you buy a computer, it's obsolete the second you open it.
Oh hell yeah! The second you take it off the shelf, it's obsolete.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's just the world we live in. You know, like nothing's built. Nothing. Um, and most of it's not even built here.
Nope.
I mean, I would like to think that the car I spent that much money on would last me 30 years, but it won't. But if I bought it in 1970, I'd still have it right now.
Anthony, I still got my 2005 Ford Econoline van. When I got rid of my
Exactly.
2004 Chevy Malibu, that hurt.
Yeah, eventually we do, even if it's still chugging along. It's only a
I
matter of
just,
time.
yeah, I couldn't keep up with the repairs anymore on it, so I had to get rid of it.
But I gotta say, man, I see 30-year-old Toyotas still floating around, and 30-year-old, like them Asian car companies.
Hmm.
As long as you give them their oil changes and make sure they're hydrated, them cars last you. They might rust to nothing,
Yeah.
but they'll still go. And the only other car I know of that'll do that is actually Jeep, the older Jeeps. I don't know about the new ones. The 90s and early 2000s, those Jeeps are still out there plugging along. Today's Jeeps, I don't think mine's going to last that long. It's got too much computer stuff in it.
Yeah. There you go, Patrick. My the Malibu I had to get rid of. I had well over 200,000 miles on it.
Yeah, I hear you, Anthony. I mean, mine's a 2019. I bought it 3 years ago yesterday. It was in my memories. Had 13,000 miles on it. Um, Whoever purchased it before me had every option known to man on that car. Plus, this is the only year they did Overland in a regular Cherokee. They usually didn't. This is the only year they did it. And she got the Overland edition. And so the KBB on it when I bought it was like 38,000, which I could have gotten like probably two new cars for that. But I didn't pay 38,000.
Right.
I gotta. You just need to take me when you're buying a car because I didn't even break 32. So, but
Hey, Vian, you can talk about anything you want in this chat.
who's that? What?
Viento said sorry he didn't notice the chat was talking about cars. He wrote
Oh,
down he was so happy to buy a shovel.
no, you're fine, Evander. You're fine. It's perfectly fine. The chat's all over the place, buddy. That's how it usually goes. But we're just talking about things that are meant to break. But if you got yourself, sounds like you got yourself a hand digger, um, that's good. Especially if you're doing parks over there. Make sure that you do get your permit. It's free for New York City to dig in the parks. I didn't do it yet because I'm not going there this year, but what a great find, say. Chevy Cobalt. Oh, it does help, Mike. Oh, I've seen your car, right? You've driven it to the river. You can, Viento. If you lost it, you just contact them and they'll issue a new one. They're free, so it's not like you have to pay for it. It's just they want to know who's digging around in the parks.
That's it. Oh boy, look who's here. That Alicia chick. Oh God.
Yeah, she coming in when I was just about to say we're about to wrap up here because
Yeah.
Mark's got to work.
Late,
I got a long day tomorrow.
yeah. Late like usual, Alicia. Late like usual.
But yeah, everybody. So definitely no stream next Wednesday because I will be surgery is on Tuesday. So obviously, I mean, I might put the reins over to Mark if he's feeling the itch, and I'll sit by his side so he can control the mouse.
I might. We'll still call it Wednesday night shenanigans.
Yeah, just let me know and I'll come up with you.
Okay.
And outside of that, though, yeah, I'm not going to be streaming. Definitely not going to have any new videos for a while either, unless I go to like a museum or some shit. So, excuse my French, but that's basically what it is. Now, he sometimes turns off his Facebook Messenger, Alicia. But if you message him when he gets back on, he'll see it. Or just wait till he's on.
Send me an instant message. Let me know. Maybe we can hook up sometime during the weekend, since you're going to be in Pittsburgh, it looks like.
Oh, Alicia?
Yeah, that's what she says. She's going to be up in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, she's going to DDPA.
What the hell's that?
Dirt digging PA?
Where the hell's that at?
Can't remember. Empress?
Oh, wow.
But yeah, she's flying into Pittsburgh, but so she'll be in that area anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you, Georgia.
All righty, Patrick. You take care.
Yeah, there will be a next time, buddy, but it just won't be on this channel for a week or two. If Mark's feeling up to it, he'll host it. So just keep your eye out. If he does, I'll share it on the community page to direct you guys Emporium. Direct you guys all the way over there. I'm going to tell you right now, Alicia, when you're driving there, make sure it's still daylight out, A. And B, don't be all speeding because you're driving
No.
along the river for 45 minutes and it's like this. There's a cliff on your right and a river on your left. So that's why it takes that long to drive there. Like it's literally an hour and a half for me, but it's almost 3 hours because of that one road. Hopefully I'll be able to put out some videos. Outside of that, I'll see you guys in the chats.
Yep.
Keep you updated on the surgery. Probably Wednesday I'll put out a community post because at least I can speak to text. And
George, message me about that. I'm curious.
Oh, you should, Mark. You haven't magnifished yet?
I have in the past.
With the dunker one like this? The one with the screw on the top that's flat?
I have both. I have one on the the bottom for the dunker and the one on the edge for tossing.
Yeah, go hang out with who just said that? Georgianne.
Georgianne, yeah. Huh, yeah. Message me about that if you don't mind. I'm curious.
Thanks, Mike. I'll keep you updated.
Good night, Dan.
Thanks, Danny boy. I'm not sure if I'm going out to DDBA for the day. I might drive out Sunday morning, but I don't know yet. So it'd be a surprise for everybody if I show up there. Mark, I would love to get to see you for a little bit while I was there. There you go, Mark. You're populars.
Yeah, just don't have Jews kick my butt, okay? Please, I appreciate that.
Mark, can you put a link up to your page? You're blue, so you can.
Let me see what I can do here.
I'm having the completely torn tendon sewn back onto the bone, and he looked over to MRI imaging and thinks there's a slap tear, SLAP tear. So he may have to repair that, and there's like other little doodads in there that he might have to do stuff on. But for the most part, it's the tendon is completely torn. So I know you can't see it, but I can lift this arm all day, but that's as high as it's going. It's not going any higher.
There you go, Patrick. I posted the link.
There you go, Patrick. And up above is 508's video for y'all to check out. It's pinned. Everybody have a great week. Have a great weekend. Safe travels, Alicia. Anybody else going to DGPA that's in here, safe travels. Anthony, I'm hoping maybe in the not early fall because it's still stinky, but maybe October or something, maybe we could hit Dead Horse Bay or something. I'm not going when it's all hot and stinky. And it's stinky in the winter. Angie Rick said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Never said hi to Mark." Otherwise, stay healthy, everybody. Have a good weekend. Remember, send positive vibes to Danny Boy's daughter. Hope, she sees the chat. She sees all the metal treasure seekers backing her. I think everybody knows when everybody's live, so there's no new ones to announce.
Mm-mm.
So I think that's about it. If Mark decides next week that he's feeling up to it, obviously he'll schedule it, and I will also share it on my community page. But definitely won't be streaming from here at least 2 weeks. All right.
And I'll try to keep it clean, but I don't know.
It'll be on Mark's channel, so I can't promise anything. But I appreciate each and every one of you. Every one of you matters to me. And I thank you for your continued support. I wish Mark luck on detecting tomorrow.
Thank you.
You know, more than pull tabs and you know, shotgun head stamps. You know, something good. Maybe a little silver. And I hope you guys get out and enjoy the weekend. And I will see you the next time I stream from here. Outside of that, I will see you in the chats and if Mark streams. All right, everybody?
All right, guys.
Peace. And remember, when you're pointing your finger at somebody, there's always 3 more pointing back at you, so make sure your house is clean. Any parting words?
Peace.
Peace.
Live long and prosper.
Oh, yeah, there you go, Bruce. That's for Delver.